Why so serious, guys?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 45, right? 45?
45, like Jordan.
45 of the Sports Group Therapy Podcast. We're back in fucking Astoria. No? My fault. Gun Hill. Sorry. Back in Gun Hill. We got the boys.
Don't ever get in trouble because
we
will fold on the question.
I'll be like 6'9" and fucking 6'9". So we just start left to right like we always do. We got my boy OG Lou.
What's going on?
Got my boy Jose with an H Stats Rivero.
What's up, guys?
And we got Joseph Blue fucking Pulaski, a.k.a. the Golden Child, a.k.a. Bandana Santana, a.k.a. Survivor Series Joe.
Welcome, and everybody. It is my favorite time of the week and yours. It is time for the bar exam. Always special when we could have, probably our favorite Sam Adams on deck here. Winter time, so winter lager, festive bock with spices, 5.6% alcohol. For quick little description here: rich malt notes and accents of cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. Like and just the right companion for decking the halls, your holiday table, your fridge, and whatever the fuck else. So everyone enjoy.
Sam Adams, la 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 la. Tastes like Christmas, man.
Can these guys ever do wrong?
No. Joe's coming up.
7.5.
7.5?
7.5.
It's a good score.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, I give it a 7.3. I really like it.
I'm a 7.7.
What are we fucking playing? The Price is Right over here?
Yeah, I'm a 7.7. Sam is just good, man.
Yeah,
just guaranteed 7-up. No shot to 7-up on that one. Just scores.
Shout out to the game in grammar school, 7-Up, when you put your head on the desk.
That was the best game. Cool. I used to wait for the hot chick to pick me.
Yes, exactly. I think that's what it was created for.
When she would touch your thumb, I give her a little nuzzle on the thumb. Even back then.
Tuna.
I give it a 7.9. This is goddamn delicious.
7.9?
7.9. Sam Adams always on point.
Yeah.
This does taste. I mean, it does taste like a little heavier winter beer. It's just and what they said, the cinnamon that comes through, this good shit, man.
Festive Bach and spices.
Shout out to Sam Adams.
Shout out to Sam Adams.
We are.
Y'all can see.
All day.
Rapping hard.
Nothing but love for Sam Adams.
All day. Alright, so let's do it like this. We missed last week because obviously we were having the time of our fucking lives.
Yeah, what a
right?
blast.
Except for Lou. Lou was sober, but still had fun.
Well, someone has to drive, right?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, me, Joe, and fucking Jose got our tits lit.
Oh yeah.
And we want to say special thanks to the Shorties, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us and being in hospital like always. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, seriously, since day one.
Shorty's Bayonne, one of the best places you can go. And Heidi and Jay, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Always
Cheers
have
to you
us.
guys.
So
Thank you.
we really
Salute to you
appreciate it.
guys. Hell yeah.
And shout out to everyone who made it through.
Absolutely, man.
That's
Near or
another thing.
far, man.
We had a lot of people come through.
Yeah.
It's not around the corner for all you guys, so
Yeah.
we really appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Especially
man.
Capo, my boy Connecticut Capo
Yeah.
came through. We had the White Snake came from fucking, I don't know if he came from the Bronx or Brooklyn. Where the fuck was it?
Whatever hole he crawled out of.
In the hell in the cell.
Yeah, now shout out to everybody, my family and everybody. All right.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the Hall of Fame.
Let's do it.
2020 class is coming up now. Derek Jeter's headlining that, so you know he's a fucking. He got both his feet in there.
Nah, absolutely.
100%. You think he's going in there unanimously?
Yeah.
Unanimously?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I believe so, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's a slight chance he misses
I
it by a
agree.
little bit.
But I think Rivera has opened the doors for that to be a little easier now.
He's
Yeah.
a Yankee. I think all Yankees of that that era are like.
Think about Jeter. He had like such a tremendous postseason that I think that might just kind of get all the voters to vote him in as a unanimous vote.
And just imagine the shit that one or two writers will get if they did not vote for him.
Man, like DeGrom.
You would think that about anybody. You would think that about Tom Seaver. You would think that about every other
True.
player who's played the game.
Right.
They've only put in one guy. So I don't know how that works. I don't know what their mindset is there.
Yeah.
Because it was Griffey, then it was Mariano.
Right.
The difference
so now
though,
it's Jeter.
Mariano has historic
Griffey was
numbers
the
though.
highest when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, but he wasn't unanimous though.
No. He was like at 99, right?
Something
Who?
like
He was
that.
like Griffey.
Yeah, he wasn't
And
unanimous.
then Mariano came.
But Mariano has historic numbers. Like, does Jeter have those numbers that are like historic? So that's what I'm saying. So maybe he gets in, but not
What
unanimous.
is he? The greatest hitter in baseball? No.
No.
Postseason. I mean, I think postseason because he's played obviously the most games. Remember, he also got the wild card now.
Yeah.
That extra rounds always helps him in
He
longevity.
didn't have the most hits. Who has the most hits in baseball? I thought he did. I thought he
Most hits
passed
in
the
baseball?
record.
No, he only has 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still P. Rose, man.
Yeah.
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 I think if they get him in unanimously, it's gonna just make it easier for any other player to get in.
I think it
unanimously.
opened the doors.
Yeah, so they should kind of keep it like a select few.
But-
Mariano's a different class than Jeter.
I never understood why there wasn't unanimous players to get in a long time ago. There's guys that a ton of guys that deserved it. It makes no sense to me.
So exactly. So
This
why
one
let
writer
him in
wants
now?
to be a dick, or a couple guys just want to.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's just ridiculous to me. To me, I think I hope the Mariano they open the doors so these writers can get off the high horse and put these guys that deserve to be unanimous. Like, is there any question that Derek Jeter's not a Hall of Famer?
No, he
Is
is.
there any
Sure,
question that
he
Ken
is.
Griffey Jr. is not a Hall of Famer, or
Right.
Tom Seaver, or
Right.
or Ted fucking Williams? I mean, come on now.
But then you got those players that are not unanimous, but they deserve to be. But the numbers, I mean, like they're past with like
Right.
steroids and all that
Goes
shit.
back to haunt them.
You got Bonds in there. You got Clemens. They're both sitting at 59% because I checked it out.
Yeah.
They both sitting at 59%. The percentage went up from last year, but they got 2 years left to get in. You think they get in?
They're not
Joe?
getting him.
Not this year. I think the year they have a chance is that final year.
Yeah.
I think the writers really know that they have all the leverage and power. I think they're gonna let them sweat it out for that last season, and they'll get it at 76% or some shit like that.
Yeah, if they do get in, it'll be that last year.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
going to be any
absolutely.
time before that.
And we also got Kurt Schilling actually looking. He had 60% last year.
No,
I
he
hope he
went up
gets
from
in.
51 to
Yeah,
60.
51 to 60.
Yeah, so his percentage is going up. Mr. Bloody Sock.
Kurt Schilling has maybe he doesn't have the traditional Hall of Fame numbers, but his playoff numbers and his clutch factor, his intangibles matter.
Why is he not in?
Well, he's just, I guess
Steroids?
no, it's because he doesn't have. Well, first of all, he doesn't have the numbers that the traditional numbers,
Like
the
Clemens.
automatic numbers, the 300 wins and so on.
Yeah.
Right.
But and he was also kind of his political
Yeah.
its views do not bode well for him. But that's to me, it shouldn't matter at all. I think he should be in because of his. He does have very good numbers, and his playoff numbers are tremendous. With three different teams, he was a beast with the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, Red Sox.
Yep,
Yep.
definitely.
Forgot he played for the Phillies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was a beast on that when he was young.
Alright, so there's
That team then went to the '93 series. That Mitch Williams blew that.
you got some newcomers here. You got Cliff Lee. Remember Cliff Lee?
Sure.
Cliff Lee was a good guy. You got Josh Beckett was another good guy. Jason Giambi was a fucking good guy. But didn't he
Steroids.
have a little steroids?
Steroids.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, like his whole career.
Paul Konerko was another good guy. Which, what the fuck happened to him?
None of these guys are Hall of Famers.
Rafael Facard? No.
No.
Bobby Abreu? Maybe.
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
No?
Abreu, no.
Okay. Bobby Abreu had good years,
Yeah,
man.
he's underrated if he hit big
Soriano?
numbers.
Soriano had...
Well, Alfonso
Soriano? Nah.
Yeah, like what, that one good year, 2 good years with
Yeah,
He
the
got a
Yankees?
good
years,
contract. He got a good contract after the Yankees.
With the Cubs?
Yeah. And then I don't know what happened to
He
him.
didn't produce to the contract.
Like a lot of these players. And you got Eric Chavez, you got Adam Dunn, fucking Carlos Pena.
No.
Andy Pettit's still in there. What do
Yeah.
you think he
I'm
gets?
surprised
in?
he's not in.
Andy Pettit's only on his second. Well, this is going to be his third year in the ballot, and last year he only had 10%.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember,
man.
he also had that steroid thing.
Yeah.
So the Yankees aren't a shoe-in.
No.
Good.
I thought all the Yankees, well, all the fans that loved them, won championship.
Why?
You got
What about-
Gary Sheffield, another Yankee. Well,
What about Manny?
Sammy Sosa, Manny Ramirez is in there.
Manny Ramirez is a Hall of Famer.
Manny just had 22% last year.
Why? It's always the steroid bullshit?
I think it's because of steroid stuff, yeah.
What's that? Did he ever fail a test? Or
No, not that I know of.
it's Hall of Famer. Like, a shoe-in.
555 home runs, 1,800
It's a
RBIs.
shoe-in. I mean, that's ridiculous.
And his batting average career, 312.
The guy's a beast.
Yeah.
The dude's a fucking hitter and a half,
He
man.
was
He was
good.
amazing.
What about Billy Wagner? Billy Wagner's on there.
I think he should be
Borderline.
in.
Borderline?
You think he's borderline?
I thought Billy
I think
Wagner
he should
would
get
have been
in.
in there.
422 saves
Mm.
for a lefty.
Good numbers, man.
Really good.
That's good.
I didn't realize it's
Yeah.
14.
Good
I thought it
numbers.
was a little less than
What
that.
about Omar Vizquel, man? He got like fucking 12 or 13 Gold Gloves. He couldn't
Wow.
hit the ball out of the ballpark, but he was just solid defensively, yo.
But you know what, though?
And
Ozzie
he had a
Smith
good
wasn't a
team.
hitter neither.
Exactly.
Whereas
you know?
Keith Hernandez
And defense is important too.
So,
Keith Hernandez was a hitter. He wasn't an amazing hitter, but he was a very good
yeah.
hitter.
Yeah.
His average
Yeah,
is
he had a
up
lot of
about
Gold
300
Gloves.
too, right?
Just under
Mm.
for his career.
Yeah, 11 gold gloves.
Oh, Scott Rowland. I forgot Scott Rowland. Another fucking the Phillies. He had a good fucking year. What did he hit?
Let me see. I'm not sure. Yeah, Scott Rowland.
I used to like Scott Rowland.
Scott Rowland hits 281 career average, 300 home runs, 1,200 ribbies. Not that.
he's not
That's
I'm sorry, Scotty. Scotty don't know. Scotty don't know. All right, so yeah, Bonds and Clemens, man. Larry Walker is the big one going into this shit because this is his final year. Yeah. His numbers actually went up because Larry Walker was at 34%,
and he jumped
to 54.
Yep.
So it looks like they're trying.
His thing is the whole Colorado Rockies effect.
Joe,
even though he was a kid, he was a masher in Montreal. I remember.
I was gonna say that you took the words out of my mouth. He was in Montreal first. Those numbers get erased too. Or?
His career average is 313. 313 average, 383 homers, 1,300 ribbies. Man, that's tough.
To me, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Is there such thing as just a great ball player, but just
right.
not Hall of Famer?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Larry Walker. That's why I put him in.
Hall of Fame should only be the best of the best.
It's got to be shoo-in. When you think about Hall of Fame, like, this guy, yes.
Francesca used to have a thing he would say, if you have to think about it, he's not Hall of Fame.
Right.
There you go.
Perfect thing. Yeah.
Wow.
I agree.
There's 400 members of this Congress that lets these people in. Like, that's probably how they ruin this shit. They're probably like, nah, you're not getting in there. No, sorry. But, like, some of these players deserve that shit. All right. Potential changes for the fucking 2020, the IL. The gay ass IL, LGBT community, we do love you, but I just hate that IL. I hate that. I get confused saying that shit.
Yeah.
But they changing it from the players now that the players get 10 games minimum, and the pitchers get 15, which is good.
Yeah, 100%.
So
no argument for me here.
No, because they play the system. Obviously, they set them out, put them in DL, bring some guy up from AAA just for killing.
Give him some rest.
Yeah, give him some stuff, and that's it. So I like it.
It's good for the team's frequent flyer miles, but that's about it.
But it also hurts them with the years of service because now once they become major leaguers, they could potentially lose years of service. So that's why they're probably doing that too.
Sure.
Wow. Fucking Lou knows all this shit.
Just saying.
Lou knows all this shit. Shout out to Jim Duquette. Because Lou was having like a kind of small conversation with him.
What is this?
Yeah, we're gonna go out for beers this weekend. You know, me and Jimmy.
You know, this is Instagram and social media. You get in contact with a fucking. He's not a celebrity, but he's a part of baseball.
He's a former GM.
Yeah, the Mets for a
on
little
the Mets
bit.
post game show.
You know, so when you get in contact with somebody that responds to you know him. Now you know him. He's official. You know him.
Yeah, man. He's coming to my son's birthday party.
There you go.
Hey, Jimmy D, when I see you, I'm gonna ask you about that Scott Kazmir trade. I'm sorry. Victor Zambrano, really?
Yo, so what was another thing was that we want to talk about that Cespedes is coming up and he's batting up and shit.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Joe, now Cespedes, he needs that money, bro. $29 million. He's coming into his final contract.
Yeah, but what do you expect out of him?
To get that money, right?
Yeah, but he's got to produce, so I mean, he's gonna get his money, but do you have any faith that he's still?
Are we gonna get a half-ass Cespedes?
Yeah,
though?
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna have a fucking play out there limping and shit.
No, I think. Look, it's his contract year. He's gonna come. What a miracle! He's gonna come back now and play. I think he's gonna play pretty decent. He's fighting for a contract. I don't see him playing bad.
Listen,
where are you putting him?
Yoenis needs a new horse. He needs to get out there. Play.
Literally needs a new horse.
Yeah, definitely.
This fucking horse threw him off.
So I guess does that mean at spring training we'll see him riding with a new different fucking crazy vehicle every day?
Probably.
A horse, a spaceship, a jetpack. What's he gonna have this?
Might show up on some rollerblades.
Fucking Mandalorian jetpack.
Right. Maybe he'll be on a budget this year.
Yeah, he's gonna show up on the Elon Musk, the new
that new truck, SUV.
The new Tesla SUV.
It looks like a trash can.
Yo, but 29. We owe him $29.5 million, bro.
He got 29 mil last year. Actually, the last 2 seasons he got 29 million, and this year he's gonna have 29.5.
You know how much money that? Yo, we could have got so many players with his contract.
Listen, we hate on him right now, but
he got us to the promise.
But listen, he's really just out hustling these motherfuckers, and he got paid to not do shit.
Yeah, but look, he finagled the fuck out of the Mets to get him that much money. Yeah, he got him. He got him. That's the Mets for, and that's the Mets always.
Don't hate the play, hate the game, right?
But
that's what I'm saying.
But the Wilpons gonna be like, we don't like do shit like this, and then look what happened.
Yeah, but
and this is why we can't have nice things.
Right. Exactly. But if you putting you banking on the wrong player, he's obviously. Remember, we said this how many times? His name is a potential for a reason. Yeah. Like he has the fucking potential to be one of the best players in baseball, but He can't stay healthy. Look, he don't listen.
Unless it's a conspiracy and he just gets hurt, so he doesn't play and collect that money. He is Spanish. He might be just hustling the system, bro.
Wow, from Cuba.
I mean, knowing the
Wow,
will.
really, Lou? Jesus.
Listen, equal opportunity employer. I diss everybody.
No, Lou. I never said. Now, don't get me wrong. You hate everyone equally,
Everyone.
so I will.
Yeah.
We know that.
I just
The
keep
light,
it
but it
real.
doesn't mean the light has,
God
the light
damn,
has to go on.
that's racist.
Yeah.
Then the Wilpons will go on top of that and
Yo.
hope that he doesn't play to get some of that insurance money, to get some of that money back.
Well, they ain't gonna get much out of that. They gotta fucking pay.
Or what if they pull a Yankees and just fucking release his ass and not try to pay him like Ellsbury?
Well, that was the next topic. Was that Ellsbury was another fucking. He was a fucking waste of money. They owe him what, 26 mil now. They're
That
gonna
was
have
the
to pay
worst
him
of a
out.
contract.
That was
Well,
bad.
they're not trying to pay Albert because they said that he went to outside doctors, right? Kind of like the Mets did with Beltran
Quote
years
unquote.
ago.
Right. Yeah.
He's now the manager. But, yeah. Cespedes, they can't try not to pay him because he stepped in a hole on his property, right?
Yeah.
But was he doing something that he wasn't supposed to? I think they have certain guidelines they can't do.
Yeah,
in
he's a fucking equestrian now, whatever the fuck he does out there.
There you go. So, I mean, the Mets, if they really wanted to, they could maybe pursue legal action. But will they? I think they're banking off of just paying him and seeing what he got for the last season. That's it. Call it a day.
Man, oh man.
Lou, you should just go apply for the general manager position over there.
I'll
Just go
try.
help him out.
They don't hire Latinos. Oh wait, they hired Beltran.
They got Manaya in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I was the GM, and come on,
Oh, Joe, you slacking.
Come on, man.
that wasn't even a.
That was fucking racist. That was super racist
It
again.
was just a false statement. That's why I didn't even bother.
Another thing we was talking about was that I was gonna say that about what the fuck? I was gonna ask you
Ellsbury?
about this
Yeah,
Ellsbury
Ellsbury?
shit. Yeah. Now with Ellsbury, they also DFS fucking Bird's ass, which is he's another bum ass.
No,
Injuries.
he was
His
healthy.
injuries, yeah.
His injuries killed him.
Yeah.
And a lot of his boys, he came through too. Like a lot of people didn't expect all these fucking rookies to come. How much are they paying everybody that's on the field right now?
Well, you gotta think about it too.
Like nothing.
Before you continue, the Yankees, the reason why they have a lot of these successful minor leaguers, they have a shitload of fucking minor league affiliates. So they have all these players that eventually they'll find. All these teams that they have to fill with players, they're eventually gonna find like a diamond in the rough that's gonna move up in the system.
Like the Yankees.
Yeah.
Right now.
They have a lot of minor league, but
They just run well, brother.
so.
They are.
What?
The Yankees are just a well-run organization. That's why they have those guys, not because they have this many
Yeah,
daddies.
but you can expect a fucking player like that to come up and automatically just start
It's
producing.
been happening with the Yankees for how many years now?
Yeah,
It's not a coincidence.
They have more chances to find these players. So they have more holes to fill in these teams. They'll have players they're gonna find eventually.
Why don't the Mets have a Gio or a Shell every now and then? It'd be nice.
Well, it looks like the Mets are trying to get rid of like the rest of the prospects that we have for fucking. They trying to get
Oh, the rumor was Starling Marte.
Solid Marte.
Which we should get him.
Now, what was your thing?
I'm not sold on it.
What would you say that the Mets could do to get him? Or do you even want him?
Yeah, I'll take him. We need a center fielder. We don't have a center fielder. And playing Nimmo and Conforto in center field is okay for like 2 games out the week, but like you can't play in them 24/7.
That's what he was just taking batting practice the other day. He's
That's how it sounds.
Play center field.
Oh, Andy Chavez? No. But Starlin Marte, yeah, I think we could get him. Throw in Jimenez and like either Nimmo or JD Davis. Look,
that's the rest of the prospects we have.
we love JD Davis.
That's the thing.
We love JD Davis, but
He can't
where's he gonna play? He's not a defensive player. We got to take advantage of him now.
I agree with you.
Get rid of him.
He had a
I
good year.
really like him, man.
This
He
is
had a good year, man. He's good bait.
And bank on it now.
Well, that's how you build a team. Sometimes you got to give away pieces you might not want to give up, but it's just a smart move. That's a smart move.
He's an American League player. He could hit DH.
He's got no position on the field.
Yes. And then, and let's say if we don't get rid of him, where's he going to play this year? We got Nimmo in left field.
Yes.
Right? McNeil's going to be in third base.
Yep.
Now, where's J.D. Davis playing?
Exactly.
Get rid of him now. Throw him in. He's controllable for a few years.
He can't catch. He's
can.
out there looking like fucking land of the lost when the ball's in the air. You don't even know if he's going to catch it or not.
He's
Yeah,
bad.
that sucks, but you're right. You guys are right.
Well, Wheeler too. Wheeler's another one. Wheeler just declined the offer from the Mets, 17.8 mil. So, what do? Take with the 17.8 and look for 2 bullpen players. You look for a starting pitcher. Joe?
Bullpen.
17.8 mil. That's good money for a bullpen player.
Who do you want that's available right now?
I have to look. I'll be honest with you. I have to look. It's too early for me. I have not
Yeah,
looked at the
no,
free
There's
agents.
still
Betances?
yeah.
What do you guys think about him? I would take a flyer on him.
I would too.
Absolutely would. too.
Ivan the fuck is his name?
Will Harris is available, I believe.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Joe Smith, former Mets.
I always liked him. He's always been solid.
Ivan Nova.
He's available. Oh yeah, he is
He's
available.
Nova.
He was a starter last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a star. He's more of a long reliever type of deal.
Yeah, but he's
Drew Pomeranz had a great second half with the Brewers. He went from starter to bullpen. He dominated. If you look at stats, he was very, very solid too. And as a potential guy, could maybe be a starter again too. So
there's a lot of arms out there. It's just
you don't want to go get Bartolo Colon.
You took the words I was gonna say. There's
Bartolo.
I'll take him as a pitching coach.
How old is he now? He's probably 41. He's still good.
You know what? 41.
No, he's like 45. Like
he's
our
like
episode
46.
number.
Yeah.
No, you want to take him for the bullpen, even as a long reliever, even if you.
No.
He's throwing 70 right now, probably.
He's not throwing.
He's been away from the Mets too long.
Now you don't see his videos on Instagram.
You don't see him blowing away kids on the sandlot.
Yeah, 13-year-old kids. They're like fucking 12 years old.
I
You're
know,
taking out
that's hilarious.
12-year-olds?
He's gonna be 47.
Nah, get out of here.
Next season.
Fucking throwing bent knees everywhere. Fuck out of here. He's striking out 12-year-olds. He's still a legend. He's still a Mets legend.
Oh, absolutely.
He's popping those mitts in those in the DR down there.
Yo, and he don't even throw that hard, yo. And he just
knows how to
gets
pitch.
the players, he pitches out. He gets the players out, yo. Smart pitchers, man. Smart pitchers know what they doing. All right. Jose's stat of the day before we get into some other shit. We're gonna give Jose
nice
his
and early.
stat of the day.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see. We have two of them. Let's see. We go with the football one. Then we got a cross sport one with basketball and football. We'll go with the basketball and football one first. This actually goes hand in hand with two combinations that you never thought would go together. That's the New York Knicks and the New England Patriots. So in the last 14 months, the Patriots have more wins than the Knicks.
Wait, what?
The last 14 months, the New England Patriots has more wins than the Knicks.
Yo,
Patriots have played
crazy.
29 games and won 23 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go New York.
The New York Knicks have played 95 games and only won 20 of them. So, the New England Patriots, yes.
How much are their tickets?
Arm and a
The
leg.
tickets are still out there.
Yo, 200 level still at 100 and something bucks.
Joe, have you went to a Knicks game recently?
Last Knicks game I went to was 1999 conference finals against the Pacers. Game 6 against the Pacers when we clinched.
Wow, look at that. That's a good year. That was a real good year for the Knicks basketball, man. LJ?
LJ.
Sprewell, Camby, Chris Childs. Oh my God.
Yes.
That's the year they lost to the Spurs, right?
Yes.
That's the lockout year.
That was the first year.
Lockout year.
Yes, it was the half the season. The Knicks were the 8th seed, and they ran the table until the end.
So that is definitely my stat of the week. And actually, I got another one.
That's embarrassing.
I got a football one.
That's fucking embarrassing.
Should I wait for the football one, or we're doing football
You
next?
can do it.
All right. Well.
Yo, wait, before you do that.
Yeah.
Wait, I did want to talk about something else, and I totally forgot it. It was Grandel signing with the White Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did forget to talk about that.
We also got breaking news. Travis Dorno has signed with the Braves for 2 years.
Fuck.
Oh my God! And you know he's gonna kill it over
Yes.
there. You know that's gonna happen.
Son of a bitch.
Breaking news just now.
So
Capo, we hate you.
brought it
I
first.
know.
Oh.
Really? For how many years?
2 years.
How much?
They didn't say. It just says 2 years.
Oh,
That's
he
a
got
good pickup
20
for
mil.
them.
He probably got like 20 mil.
That's a very
years.
good pickup for them.
He's gonna get.
You know he's gonna kill us.
He's gonna kill us.
And he's a good framer. So like their pitches now are even gonna be better this year.
And you know he's gonna hit 20 home runs this year.
He had 17 with the
that's
freaking
what I'm
Rays
saying.
last year.
He was batting first, like during the playoffs at one point.
He's by cleanup.
He was batting first, and then he was batting cleanup. They had him all over the top of the lineup during the playoffs.
Unbelievable.
See that?
Yep.
It's the Mets. It's New York in general, bro.
to get Sam Darnold.
All right. So wait. Before you get to that, Jose,
Yeah.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Grandel signing.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandel.
Grandal,
You
yeah.
need to get it right because
Yes,
you know the
buddy.
Spanish accent, whatever. Right? That's what is he? Cuban or whatever.
Grandal. I don't know.
I'm ready.
No. So what do you think about that signing, yo? The White Sox look like they started to build up now. Now they look like they're getting the engines running.
White Sox and Braves, look, they're just attacking first.
Yeah.
They're going in fast, and I don't blame them. You can't wait for the season to start getting these players in. Get them already with the system and get it going.
You surprised the Padres ain't moving with all that money?
I think because they're swinging really hard for the fences on like some players. You know, how the Twins did it last year with these 2-3 year deals on veterans. and they smashed the Central last year.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Props to the White Sox, and they got Jose Abreu. They gave him an extension.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, good for them. I mean, it's been a while since they've been
yeah,
competitive.
and they got some really good young pitchers coming up from the minors.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Because they gotta go.
Giolito had a good year with them last year.
yeah,
too.
Giolito too.
And they're targeting the next target is Zach Wheeler from what we've
Yeah.
read. That's the next guy they want.
look for the White Sox. It's about time. It's about time they had a winner on the South Side.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, Travis d'Arnaud 2-year deal at $16 million.
I was a little off.
So
They got him
$8
for the
million.
cheap. They got
That's
eight
pretty
mil?
good. $8
I thought it was 10.
We
Look
should
at
have
that.
got him back.
God
You
damn.
don't deserve it.
We looking for a fucking backup catcher right now.
Yep.
Why is Ramos
he's
not
gonna- he's
solid
gonna be a
enough?
starter,
Why they don't
'cause,
like Ramos that much? Because Nito's fucking garbage. I
McCann
don't know
retired.
why is Nito back there still?
There's no
Who's the Braves starter? The starting catcher?
That Asian dude.
Yeah, it was
Suzuki?
No, he was with the
No,
Nationals.
he's the Nationals.
Oh,
Suzuki's with
that's
the
right.
Nationals.
Hmm.
It was McCann.
Yeah,
Joe.
it was
But he
split.
retired.
It was split between McCann and damn. This is what we need.
Oh, Tyler Flowers.
Yes, Flowers. That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Because he had a good year too. That kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was fucking Suzuki.
No, he's with the
Right, he
Nats.
wasn't
yeah,
the
he
Nats.
was. Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Good
oh,
for them.
man.
All right, now you can get into your.
My second stat of the week, and this is going to be an NFL one. Our Ryan Fitzpatrick, the ageless wonder.
Joe's idol.
Yeah, who
The man right there.
the Dolphins got their ass kicked by the Browns
51
earlier
to
today.
something.
He has more rushing touchdowns than Bo Jackson career wise. He just got one this game, so he has. Bo Jackson has a injury shortened career. Obviously, he only had 16 rushing touchdowns. Ryan Fitzpatrick has 18 rushing touchdowns.
Who would have thought?
Bo knows that Fitzpatrick, whatever the fuck his name, Fitzpatrick is the man. That's what he knows.
So that's my second stat of the week. My bonus stat of the week.
Joe, what do you
Bonus.
say? What do you say Fitzpatrick is?
Ryan Fitzpatrick is that bad boyfriend that like a girl the girl keeps saying he's gonna be different this time, and then he goes out and cheats on you again. And
Like the Mets?
the Mets are like that. They said the Mets they don't cheat on you. They just because then the Mets would have success in something. The Mets just go out and probably gamble like the kids' college fund away.
That's degenerate shit.
Yeah, it's just true degeneration.
By the way, I just found out his other nickname other than Fitzmagic is the Amish Rifle.
Holy shit!
There you
Yo,
go.
That's
great
fucking great.
nicknames?
That's a great nickname.
Football reference, pro football reference, the Amish Rifle.
Or Fitzmagic?
Or Fitzmagic.
I prefer the
Look at
Amish
his
rifle.
face. He looks like McGregor's younger brother. Just snatching your girl's
Does.
panties out
Yeah.
of her pants
Yeah.
without even pulling them down.
Wait, you saw the one with all he had all the jewelry.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That
Yeah.
was the man.
By the way, I'm grabbing one of
He used to
these.
steal your girl.
Thank you, Sammy's. Yo, that's crazy. All right, so let's talk about some real hardcore wrestling shit. And it ain't Survivor Series.
Mm,
I'm talking about Myles Garrett
Oh.
Oh, shit.
taking people's helmets off and beating them with it like a fucking caveman. I heard he got overruled. Now he's suspended for the season, I think. And if they make the playoffs, he can come back.
He can come back. Okay.
If to make the playoffs.
If, which they just won today. They're what are they 5-6 now? They're 5-6 now, so they're still in the hunt.
I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Well, the thing was, Joe, they said that the kid said a fucking racial slur, so that's
Yeah.
what caused the whole problem.
He came out with that a week later. He said, I forget the player from the Steelers.
Rudolph?
Yes.
Mason Rudolph.
No. The lineman.
Oh, the lineman, the one that kicked him.
He said I was right fucking there. He said that did not happen. That he didn't say anything like that. Myles Garrett is just this damage control right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. His lawyers probably told him to say that shit. He's like, play the race card.
My thing is this. So Mason Rudolph supposedly did not do nothing. Let's just say, right? But then again, he got fined $50,000.
So Mason Rudolph kicked him in the balls.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
He kicked him in the balls. I mean, listen, he didn't start it, but
And then the other guy got fined. The other guy was a dick too. One of the cornerbacks is somebody that came rushing back in. And when
for the Browns?
Rudolph fell, he got up and the guy came
And
and
pushed
just
him
fucking
again,
pushed
yeah.
him like a dick. Like he was already down. He didn't do anything.
Yep.
Well, drop that one. Yeah, but you see, these players like this, yo, they don't deserve a fucking chance to play football. They deserve to be in the fucking UFC somewhere.
like Hardy from the Cowboys. That's
Hardy, yeah, and he's actually fucking winning. I seen his last two fights. He sucks, but he's starting to get a little bit better. But yeah, what are you gonna do? You got all that animosity, all that roid rage in you. You can't be playing football. You lose
I was
your
say, it's a violent sport.
Yeah,
man. I
right,
mean,
But still, there's
but
there's a line.
yeah, grabbing that helmet and just
Yeah, that was OD.
Yeah, that was obviously over the top. Man,
You know what it is right now? What we doing?
What we doing?
Lose word of the day.
oh,
Already.
Yeah.
Should be a good one. Let's see.
I think it's gonna be a good one. Let's do it. All right.
Get the light ready.
Oh, it's ready.
Deontology.
Wait, what?
Can I see that? Can you spell that?
I forgot to write the fucking word completely. I know I pronounced it. I wrote in the pronunciations. Deontology.
Deontology.
It sounds like
Deontology.
It
Deontology.
Oh, deontology.
I think that's what it was. I wrote it like this to break it down so I wouldn't forget it. So it's deontology. That's what it is.
I thought it was like an Asian saying that Dion told on Jay. Like, Dion told on Jay. Like, he was snitching.
Inappropriate siren is on.
I thought Deontay
Dion told on
Wilder's.
Jay.
I thought Deontay Wilder's sister or something like that.
Deontology. Deontology. I wrote it to pronunciate it so I wouldn't forget it and
What's
fuck
the
it up.
definition?
So the pronunciation.
No, I'm going with that. Dion told on Jay. Going with the Asian, man.
There you go.
The snitching Asian. That's my pick.
Say it so.
A snitching Asian. That's
Snitching
his
Asian.
answer.
That's mine.
Yo, the snitching Asian. Yo, you're so wrong. Shout out to the Asian community. We do love you. We do love the Asian community, yo. Shout out to y'all.
How many times can you say that and they stop believing it?
Damn. No, we do. We love you guys. We fucking love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
The best.
Obviously.
It's the definition of that is a theory of ethics that establishes on the rules of rights and wrong actions, which you just committed a wrong action against the definition.
Shit.
You know how Deion Sanders used to do interviews and say talk like the Rock in the third person. He'd say Deion's gonna have a good game today. That's like the study of Deontology, the study of Deion.
Huh.
It's like a word he would create.
That would have been a good one. See that?
Like Deontology 101. You get 3 credits for that class.
All right.
Give half of the racist credit to Jay the way he wrote it.
I
know he meant it that way.
The funny thing is, he wrote the pronunciation of it like the.
And I didn't write the word.
He wrote it phonetically, but didn't write it.
I didn't write the actual word.
That's crazy.
Yo, I gotta give myself titlet a week later on.
Now you get a half a titty list.
I got a half a titlet.
Have to
Half
release
a little Kim tit. Remember she had the cover on
Yeah,
there?
you got a little pasty on. You got a little pasty
A little
on there.
pasty on,
Maybe
that's all right.
wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, God.
Like
I hate
what's
those
her face?
damn things.
Oh God, I hate him. All right, so you know what we're going into right now? We're going into another kind of like wrestling-ish. We get into the NBA.
Okay.
And we get into the 15-year anniversary of the Detroit Pistons and Indiana Pacers brawl, Joe. Where the fuck were you at when that happened?
A little throwback stat.
Little throwbacks, right? What was that? A throwback of the fucking week?
When that happened, I don't know where I was at, but I'm sure the thing I remember about it the most was my man. The guy comes out onto the court, and Jermaine O'Neal knocks his ass out. No one talks about that. They don't talk about our test, but Jermaine O'Neal laid him out.
Laid him out.
Clean.
He hit him with this. What was that?
With
Bison.
a right
with
cross.
the bison punch, the sliding punch.
No, wasn't it the kick? The little slide kick?
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah.
But he knocked the shit out of him.
Jermaine O'Neal knocked him out cold on the floor.
Yeah, he knocked him out. Little fat boy. He knocked him down real.
Yeah. Well, he came into the court and then he didn't know what he was gonna do. And Jermaine was like,
How
"I'll
did
show
he
you what
get
I'm
on
gonna
the
do."
court though?
Because it was chaos.
Yeah, at that point it was like everyone for themselves. You don't know what's going
Because I
on.
remember they ended up in the stand.
Artest was up in
he
there.
get-
Oh no, he ran up there immediately.
Yeah,
he
tested.
remember-
He was
he
from
got-
thumbing through a
And
beer.
that kid was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
He
It
fucking
was
got
because they
scared.
didn't do it. It was some other guy.
Yeah,
He got the
yeah,
wrong
The
guy.
guy's head slammed to the seat, and then he just started going.
Listen, at that point,
Artest?
if you didn't do it or not, and he's coming at you, you better put your fists up.
Artest he's a
Don't
special ed.
still like
Artest is a special ed kid, man. He's nuts.
fight back. What are you gonna do?
You ain't fighting back against him. That guy was like fucking 5'2".
Yeah, he was like, ah. Then he saw him
Kick him in
coming
the
up.
nuts.
Oh shit! He saw his
When
face.
it's a 200 pounds, a 6'8", 200-pound man coming at you from
Kick him in the nuts.
from Queensbridge.
Yeah.
From Queensbridge, you
From
get
Queensbridge.
the fuck out
That's
of there.
right.
Kick
And
him in
you're,
the nuts.
and you're in Indiana, yeah. Oh no, that's Detroit. That's my
Right,
bad.
but he
Detroit.
was in the Palace of Auburn
Oh.
Hills, right in the suburbs. It wasn't from,
How many?
there's
There's so many suspensions. You
He
get?
wasn't from the D.
Oh, for sure.
There was a lot of them, but I got the main ones.
Okay.
And the main ones were Artest. He got the remainder of the season. He lost $5 million that year. You got Stephen Jackson. He got 30 games. He lost almost $2 million.
Oh yeah, he was involved in it too.
Oh, yeah.
He was his corporate. He was
Yeah.
like up
Yeah.
there in the stands, fucking everybody up. Jermaine O'Neal got 15 games. He lost $4 million.
Wait a
Ben
second.
Wallace 6 games, $400K. Miller was even
Reggie Miller?
Reggie Miller got fined that game.
Wasn't he a coach at that time?
Yeah, he went in and he went after the guys and he got fined $61K for that.
Wait, so you're saying that what's his name? Jermaine O'Neal only got $1 million less than Ron Artest?
Remember,
basically.
it depends on the contract that year. That's why it's not the actual money.
But that's gonna hurt this Jermaine O'Neal more than freaking Ron Artest.
He got 15 games on it. Jermaine O'Neal got 15 games and Ron Artest got the rest of the season, which I don't know how many games were left, like 60-something games?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Or probably more.
Actually, I got a funny story from that incident. So after all that crazy shit, and Jamal Tinsley, who was the point guard for the Pacers,
60 mil.
Yeah, he had fucking.
I mean, 60K. He got fined.
He had like a mop on his, like a broomstick on his hand because like people swinging at him and all this stuff.
No.
So they get to the locker room and they're trying to calm down and everything, and they're all pissed off, obviously, trying to calm down. And Ron Artest goes, "You think we're gonna get in trouble for this?"
Special ed.
He is.
No joke. He said that.
Really?
That was his first question. He's like, "You think we're gonna get in trouble for this?"
He is. Dumb.
It's Meta World,
You are
bro.
really dumb.
Meta World.
Meta World. Yeah.
Meta World Peace.
You think we need more of that shit in the NBA? Because the
Hell
NBA
yeah.
is fucking soft.
Hell yeah.
You can't even touch a player now in the NBA.
Yeah, the rules are different.
They're
Obviously,
flopping everywhere.
Yeah, you can't even hand check anymore. I mean, you can't
I
do
know.
shit.
Do you
It's
even
all
watch
about
that? You
offense.
even watch the NBA anymore?
Actually, this year I've been getting a little more into it because I feel like there's a lot more competitive teams this year than there has been in a while. I mean, not that the NBA has been bad, but this year I think it's been so far off to a good start.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the Lakers.
I
The
think
Lakers
so,
are looking good. The Lakers are
Oh
looking
yeah,
good.
now that they're winning, they're looking good.
I mean,
huh?
they do look good. I'm not a big
Best
LeBron
team?
fan at all, but
And speaking of winning, the Celtics start off great. It's the Lakers Celtics, but then as long as I think Kevin Walker got hurt, but I think they're saying that he pretty much avoided any serious injury.
Speaking about winning,
He said
right?
concussion,
He just,
concussion-like syndromes. Yeah, it went to his own player.
yeah. Speaking about winning, how about the Blazers? 0-3 since they got Melo.
he's averaging 18 though. Dame isn't in either. I think he's out.
He isn't. He hasn't
Okay,
played
I thought
those
he was
last
playing.
2 games.
So yeah, they're waiting for him to come back. And Melo looks good though. He doesn't look out of shape.
He's still in shape, yeah.
Yeah, he
He
looks
got the
good.
shape. Melo's not going to be out of shape, but he's going to be Melo. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's see. The guy he was working with, his special trainer, said he's on the defensive-minded side of things. So
if you want to extend his career, it better be.
he's gonna be a
Yeah,
different
absolutely.
Melo. Let's see. Hopefully he does better. Another thing was I don't know if you can pull the new rules they wanted to put into effect for the NBA with that whole tournament thing. I don't know if you guys know about it. With them trying to incorporate a whole fucking tournament within a season, that possibly it could end up with a Western Conference team playing a Western Conference team in the finals.
Yeah,
Which sounds fucking crazy.
It's a long description
It's
because
a big-
it's super complicated what they're trying to do.
Basically, they're trying to get rid of the whole Eastern versus Western Conference. That has to be that way in the finals.
And the sucky teams, get them out of there.
Yeah, they want to reseed basically for the playoffs, and this is based on Adrian Wojciechowski and Zach Lowe. This happened on the November 23rd. That they're trying to shorten the season to 78 games, which is not that much, anyways. And what they're trying to do, hold on a second, I'm trying to see how they're trying to break it down. So they would, so the NBA would rank the 4 conference finalists, 1 through 4, based on the regular season records, and then they'll do like a final 4.
Yeah.
Based on performance.
So it's gonna knock everybody out that doesn't from the East and West, and just leave the final one standing.
Well,
So it
yeah,
could be two teams from the
it'll
East.
be East Central. No, there's actually more than that. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
I don't know. I think it's 30 teams. This is 30 team breakdown. It was supposed to be in that
there's 6
tournament.
divisions.
And then I don't know. Well, it's too much. It's too
Too
much
much.
to know right
We
now.
might need
Super
a separate
complicated.
episode for this
Yeah,
whole
it's
shit.
too much to know right now. But NBA is already going on the wrong side for me. I don't really watch the NBA as much.
I don't know about you guys, but I do watch the NBA. To be honest with you, I have not watched it yet that much as I used to.
Yeah, me either.
But I've been getting crazy surveys of them asking me some crazy ass questions
Really?
about stuff like that.
Huh.
So they'll be
Well-
like, "What do you think about the All-Star game? Do you think it shouldn't be East-West? Should it be like a pickup game like they've been doing?"
Mhm.
From NBA.com?
Yeah,
I don't get nothing from them.
yeah. I get some weird surveys, and they talk about the reseeding. Actually, they asked me that question a few months ago.
So you're saying this is all your fault?
So
So
basically,
he's
yeah.
a part of it.
So I'm
He's a
part of
the
it.
survey.
So I think they're just checking with fans, and fans are saying, you know what? We don't want the East-West traditional anymore. Let's just have the top 16 teams fucking battle it out.
They sent me the survey. I'm gonna tell them that they need to lower the prices for the fucking Knicks games.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm gonna tell them to make Dolan sell the goddamn team.
Yeah, please do.
I wish.
They're probably trying to use a NCAA format, like you know how they use
like a March Madness,
16 March Madness kind of thing. That's probably how they're trying to go off.
Man.
It probably brings more fans. I don't know how these people.
Listen, man. Let me say something about the NBA. The NBA is fine, but the problem with the NBA is that I'm a Knicks fan. I don't know about you guys. I know you're Knicks fans too. I know you're not Knicks so much.
Sadly.
Knicks fan.
Yeah.
We're all Knicks fans here, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So if the Knicks are awful and have no hope, there's not going to be much. It's hard for me to really be that much into the league like I would like to be. And my team is just.
That's true.
So if they change the whole format, then the Knicks are fucking screwed for even how many more fucking eternities?
You might have to throw the Patriots in the league because they got more wins than the Knicks.
It doesn't change the fact of how you prepare, how you build your team.
No, but I mean, if they're playing in the Atlantic Division, let's say one season that the other teams play horrible, the Knicks can make it into the playoffs.
No, I get that, but it's easier now. But they're not going anywhere now anyway. They need.
I see what he's saying. It is easier now for them because the Eastern Conference sucks.
Yeah.
My thing
there's
is
a chance for them at least if they make it in.
Sneak into the.
But you know it's garbage competition.
No.
But I see what you mean though. So you're talking about like, okay, so they made the playoff tournament, but they're like, fucking the last team in that playoff seeding. So
I remember hearing something about this with that the 9th and the 10th seed play each other to make a final spot in the
play in,
kind of like a wild card type shit.
It's just like NCAA. They have two teams that play a day or two before the actual tournament starts.
So they're probably just using the NCAA tournament format then.
For me, I think what screwed this all up was the super teams.
Well,
plain and simple.
Yeah, Warriors started it. Well,
yeah.
No, because I don't even think the Bulls.
No,
I don't even
the
think
Lakers. No,
I thought the Heat started it.
I thought the Heat started it too.
When did Kobe get Karl Malone and remember? Karl Malone, Gary Payton, and all that.
But at
the time, though,
they were washed
until they started playing. But at the time,
that was a super team.
Yes,
I don't know. I think it was known that they were on the back. Really,
they were on the real back end of everything. They were fucking old.
Done.
Gary Payton was like 39.
Yeah,
Malone was like 40.
Yeah, Malone has shaved his head by that time because he was already. Not that means you're old, but it didn't mean
the mailman was retired at that time. He's fucking home.
The man was should have been collecting a pension by that time.
Nah, but speaking of the NCAA we were talking about was that James Wiseman just got fucking suspended like 12 games now, which we thought it was. I thought it was less than that. I didn't even think it was going to be that much.
Well, I think the reason why it was 12 games is because Memphis and Anthony Hardaway actually fought the NCAA.
They tried to appeal it.
So what they did is, because the NCAA, that's a whole nother huge issue with them. But they appealed the decision, and instead of having him sit out while the appeal happened,
they let him play.
Like 1 or 2 games.
And he lost that game.
And because he played those 1 or 2 games, they gave him the 12-game suspension.
So he should have just sat his ass down and let
basically.
Them appeal it.
But my thing is this. Memphis just needs to get into the tournament, which they will, because they're a top 10 team.
They're a great team.
Weissman's going to be primed for that tournament. So
he's a big kid, yo.
The dude is about 7 feet tall, and he's hitting jumpers all over the place.
He's a potential number 1 pick.
Yeah, he's a kicker. And I think what the problem was that they made him move, and then they paid for the move, so he can play for the Memphis Tigers. You know.
Yeah.
And why the fuck not, man? The kid needs to relocate. He don't want to be in this town. He's probably getting into trouble. Let him move. But the problem was I think they paid for it. So
Coach Anthony Hardaway shit himself.
Yeah.
So he got suspended to 12 games, and he has to pay back the $11,000, which
Penny's probably gonna be like.
I'm pretty sure a booster's gonna be like, no problem, don't worry about that shit. So I know.
Where is that kid gonna get $11,000 from anyway right now? Like, realistically, where can he get $11,000 if he's still playing college ball?
Sling some rocks.
But you don't want to let him move to play ball.
Well, he could.
Oh, wow. I didn't even hear that until I thought
But he
about
could.
it.
Sling some rocks. He good money.
I'm just leave this running.
Well, let's see.
But what is so that NCAA rule is only effective in LA, like California area?
What do you mean?
Because I thought they can profit.
Oh, that's not yet. That's still gonna take a few more seasons. But not to mention that happened before, like in the transition of being a Memphis Tiger.
He wasn't even a Memphis
Tiger. So yeah, he
yet.
wasn't a Memphis Tiger yet.
That was last year.
So, but you're right though. because he can do autograph signings. He can do shit with his own name on it.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
can work like
too many fucking rules for this shit.
I know.
Man.
he can't do
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
It's
Let him play fucking ball and live his life. That's it.
No,
bro.
but you heard Chris Webber's story, which was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
When he said that was that he couldn't afford a fucking a Michigan Wolverine jersey, his own fucking jersey. He couldn't afford to get one for his brothers and sisters and his family, nothing. But he's walking by a fucking coffee shop. He's starving. He had no money to buy food.
It's ridiculous.
On campus, passes by a fucking campus store, and the kids are wearing his jersey. Oh, yo, like saying what's up to him. He's like, I don't even have that.
Nope.
My cousins and brothers don't even have that shit. So like that goes to show you the college players, man, they get that ride in, but
That's
they
it.
don't get taken care of. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, put stuff.
Kind of left there to die almost in a way.
You know,
Fend for yourself.
where you gonna get your money from? Where you gonna get your food from? That's why these fucking kids are eating ramen noodle all night, which I don't mind.
Nah, I mind. That shit's
I
nasty.
I like ramen
delicious.
noodles.
I like him too.
All right, pretty
Delicious,
good. I threw hot sauce on that shit the other day, and I don't even like hot sauce, and that shit was amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like I was from the projects when I was doing that. Right? All right, let's do this.
Nothing wrong for me and for the projects, Joe.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being for the project, Joe.
But you gotta be eating ramen noodles there.
Why not?
I mean, all right.
Throw the grilled cheese with the iron.
Mm.
Grilled cheese with the iron.
The radiator.
Yeah.
That's some prison shit. Luke been in prison?
I know that's what no, the radiator is prison shit.
Yeah, the radiator's pretty.
You don't know how to type of fucking iron in yourself.
With a fucking with a nice bag, paper bag, Joe, Lou. Throw a paper bag with the grilled cheese and then put the iron on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, all right, this shit took a left turn. All right, you know what we're going to? We're going to Survivor Series, though. I mean,
It's
Joe.
time, baby. It's getting close to when it really is.
So it's literally getting
It's
close
Sunday
to
night at
Survivor
5 o'clock,
Series.
so it's like an hour from now.
Now we don't know shit about Survivor Series, Joe.
All right.
Fill us in.
Okay. Well, there's Raw, SmackDown, and there's NXT, which is like the AAA team, right? So NXT has pretty much got to the point where it's almost as good, or just it really is better than the main brands. So now they're recognizing that, and they're doing like a whole thing where they're challenging the main roster. These guys,
Like an invasion?
Okay.
and some of the main roster guys are going back to NXT.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the invasion thing that they did.
Yes, basically, yeah. So it's been really cool. It's been good shit. And then tonight it's kind of going to come to a head, where all the brands are going to be facing off title for title, blah blah blah. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I can name names, but I don't think they're gonna know who they are anyway.
Are they still doing like the 4-on-4 tournament
There's
thing?
one of those matches tonight.
That,
Only one.
And that's what I hate. Survivor Series, I remember watching like the
Yes,
four,
exactly.
the random like wrestlers just becoming
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
crew
yeah,
for the
yeah.
night. That was dope.
Yeah, that was the whole theme of the pay per view.
Yeah. So they're not doing it.
For a while they went away from that, then they went back, then they went away. So it's been so many years. But yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. We'll see how it goes tonight. Tonight's a stacked card. So
What's your predictions for the night?
as far as title changes and shit like that, they're not title matches. They're like they're having triple threat matches with all the champions facing each other.
So they're not even putting the belts on the line?
No, there's two titles. Brock Lesnar is facing Rey Mysterio for the WWE
How
title.
the fuck does Brock Lesnar got a belt still? I thought he was in UFC not too long ago.
No, that was a million years ago. That was a while ago. The last fight he had in UFC was maybe 4 years ago, maybe more.
Vince
Yeah,
McMahon
it's
gave him
gone
a
fast.
huge contract, dude.
And he gave Vince McMahon a huge blowjob or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Brock Lesnar doesn't blow nobody. What are you talking about?
You don't think so?
You don't have to.
I don't know.
Probably did. Probably gave Sergeant Slaughter some tone too.
Listen up, maggot. Suck this dick.
Listen up, faggot.
Damn.
So go back to the show.
LBGT community, we just.
That was so easy. Come on, you threw me the alley-oop. Go ahead. Who else is fighting today?
He threw me the alley-oop. You hear this guy?
No, don't.
That's what they did say.
Involve us in your,
All right, listen. If you want to be literal, that's what they used to say. We ain't saying it because we came up with it. That's what we heard.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know.
That's Cyrus getting a workout. Alright, and yeah, who the fuck is the?
We were talking about Sergeant Slaughter.
I got done way off track. Who's that? And then you have the. Oh wait, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is the Raw, and then SmackDown is the Fiends. Bray Wyatt against Daniel Bryan. That'll be good.
Who's those Spanish kids? Those two tag team champions. What are they on?
What's
Is that AEW?
Oh, that's AEW.
Oh, okay.
Santana Ortiz.
Yeah, Santana Ortiz.
I
Those
like
guys
watching
are
their
good.
clips. They look fucking nuts, yo.
Yeah.
They look crazy as
No,
fuck.
Santana Ortiz used to be like the new LAX. They're a cool team, man.
They're a good tag team. Not
I
yet.
think they're on their way.
They're going to.
Any surprises you think tonight? Like any like wrestlers coming out? Like
Nah, I don't think that. Who knows?
I used to look forward to that too. Like the special.
Last night,
like
Kevin
that.
Owens debuted going back to NXT. Like I was talking about guys going back to NXT.
So he's back there for good, or he's just there for
back
like
there for good, and just like Finn Balor is.
Okay.
Yeah, so which is actually smart because they're better off over there anyway.
Okay.
Like, at least and to reboot your career a little bit, then you come back. You know, it's gonna be cool.
Well, a lot of things that I've read was just that the NXT matches are traditional matches that we used to like
NXT
back
is fun
in the
to
day.
watch, brother.
Exactly.
It's like our type of shit.
And then the Raw and SmackDown's more. I don't know how can you.
Well, in wrestling terms, there's more Gaga, which is more bullshit.
Yeah,
Like soap opera shit.
Yeah, exactly.
NXT is just like
It's just
hardcore,
wrestle.
good old school storylines.
Yeah.
And what?
They got like hardcore wrestling in there. Like,
NXT has all that, yeah, but it's not overdone. If you want hardcore, go to fucking AEW. They have.
Yeah, AEW had a pretty crazy.
Although
I've
there
been
was
seeing clips. They're fucking a little crazy.
How's the storylines over
Although
there?
there are no storylines in AEW. AEW is garbage in that way. I'm sorry, but there's no storylines.
That was, I think, the best part about the wrestling, the storylines.
Yeah,
Made you watch it every week, like, oh shit, what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one AEW match had like the broken glass of barbed wire, but some of it was fake.
Of course, I mean it's gimmick, but
Some of it was real.
yeah, some of it was real. It was a pretty fucking crazy match.
Yeah, it was cool.
So
Maybe we
those
should make our
barbed
own
wire
wrestling
matches.
league.
But
I miss like Mick Foley barbed wire matches and shit.
Terry Funk and
Terry Funk.
Goldust.
Goldust.
Goldust was the man.
Not a hardcore match.
You know what kind of hardcore match Goldust is doing? Shit. No, so what happened with fucking Jim Cornette, yo?
Well, do I have to say this line? Get the that he said.
All right, look, baby ears.
Listen, I'm just quoting what
We're just quoting.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette said.
Hypersensitive universe.
Jim Cornette said this one guy on this wrestling company he NWA that he commentated for. He was so tough. He ran through. He went through Ethiopia on a.
He's the only man that he knows that got through Ethiopia with a bucket of chicken, a fried chicken on
a
his
motor
back.
scooter with a bucket of fried chicken on his back.
Yeah.
So basically, he explained it, saying that it was an old. And I heard him say that about Big Bubba, who's Big Boss Man, in like 1987. It was because in the 80s, Ethiopia was like the starvation capital of the world.
Yeah.
So that was a starvation joke from the 80s,
And that's how I took it. I didn't think it was more of a racial thing. I thought it more as a starvation joke.
Yeah,
right now.
but everyone is going to go to the most is very sensitive nowadays. And but Jim Cornette comes from another time where that shit was just this is for laughs, and so then they thank you.
Much
So
like
like
us.
they took that as as this he's a racist, or they made him resign or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay,
Sucks,
it's an
man.
outdated joke, but he said
it
it.
is an outdated joke.
But what happens is just that NWA, since this is a TV taping, let that shit slide before they even
said that weeks
before
ago.
they
So
even
that's their
posted
fault.
it.
That's their
So it's
fault.
NWA's fault as well.
Right.
Who's NWA?
And
But
it's the promotion that he was commentating on.
Oh, okay. And
They used to be back in the day, yeah.
They used to be,
NWA.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the same company?
That was a company that Ric Flair had the belt for years.
Yeah,
It's the same company?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Oh,
about.
shit.
It's kind of a revamped company. Yeah.
That's cool though.
It's not the
shit.
same National Wrestling Alliance like it used to be with all the National Wrestling Alliance used to be all the wrestling territories work together.
It was mostly WCW, like,
but
in a
it
way, right?
became
It became,
Ric Flair.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But before that, for a million years, the National NWA was all the different territories had one champion of the world, and that was the NWA champion. And
Oh,
Right.
man,
That's
that's why
how-
she sounds familiar. I'm like,
that's why the NWA was what it was, and then it became then it became WCW.
Yeah.
You guys see the new Intercontinental belt? I saw a picture of it online. This
I
looks
hated it when I
stupid.
first saw it.
What
They
is
changed
it?
the Intercontinental belt. You know how
Yeah,
classic
that
it
shit was
is?
Fire.
They changed it. It looks disgusting. It looks whack.
I hate that they changed it, but it had to be changed eventually anyway, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad about it.
It doesn't stand out. It doesn't look like an
The old one is so fire.
It pops, yeah.
But you know what though? It's almost better to leave it back in our day anyway. Than you know what I mean? That's to crowbar it into this generation where they don't get.
So if that's the
anyway.
case, it should just change the awards and the championships in NBA and the Lombardi Trophy and everything too, right?
That's different. You don't see a Lombardi Trophy every game. You see it like you're doing in wrestling. You know what I mean? You see it once a year.
Yeah, but you do notice that what we say is what the older people used to say.
Yeah.
When we were younger.
It's true, dude.
It's crazy.
Every generation will score in the next one.
Exactly.
And they're shit.
Now we know how the older people felt.
No, it's true. Look, we just reached an epiphany here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true.
We didn't even remember our birthdays a few days ago. We didn't even know how old we were.
We didn't know, an hour ago. This man didn't know how old he was.
I was a year in the time machine.
He was giving himself a year.
I was losing myself a year.
That's what I'm saying. Giving yourself a year.
If it wasn't that, because I'm 40. If it wasn't that it was a milestone year, I wouldn't have remembered neither. Like, to be honest with you,
I have to go back to the year I was born to do the math to see how old I am sometimes.
I still didn't know. Joe was like, "Wait a minute, what year?"
No, because I know you're 84 like me.
Yeah, but I'm like, God damn.
So I'm like, don't start that 35 years.
Kimmy, that's your fault, Kimmy. You've been brainwashing me, giving me a year to make me feel good about myself.
I fixed that, Kimmy.
All right, boys and girls.
He's not younger than me. I'm the youngest in this group.
By a couple months, fucking
by 1 month.
1 month.
Ian actually is the youngest one.
I'm the youngest one in this room.
Very
All
true. All right, boys.
Actually, the fish is behind me, but they're dying soon.
Those fish are dying tomorrow.
Those fish are swimming in toxic waste.
The fucking swamp thing back there. Swamp thing fishes. All right, boys and girls. So you know what this is? This is the tits lit of the week coming at you hot. This episode's rolling. I didn't know it was that long, and it's rolling right now. So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for everybody watching, subscribing. Absolutely. Thank you for just everything. You know, a year in, we're still going. We're gonna keep going. All right.
And we're gonna get better too. Just keep supporting.
that's right.
There you go. Go ahead, Luke.
So I'm gonna keep it on the sensitive world train, and I'm gonna keep it going right now. So my sensitive of the week,
thank you,
goes to this guy named Philip Williams.
Okay.
So this guy is a vegan.
Okay.
All right, and we all love the vegans, right?
We love.
He's a fake vegan, or he's a real vegan?
He's a real vegan.
Okay.
So he's suing Burger King.
I heard about this
because this vegan
the plant chicken
is he went to Burger King and he bought the Impossible Whopper, right?
Okay.
He's suing Burger King because he said that the Impossible Whopper that he bought got contaminated because it's being cooked on the same grill as the regular Whoppers.
Yeah.
So now he's suing Burger King for it.
I'm going to kind of defend him on that.
I kind of think so too.
You go into a fast food place demanding vegan food. Go fucking eat a salad.
Hey, if you offering vegan food though, you got to stick to what you're doing.
So this is the catch.
Fuck this guy.
Burger King.
No, fuck him, but
yeah, Burger King offers a way to cook that vegan burger a certain way. You got to ask for it.
Oh. Okay.
So they have a certain way of preparing it if you ask for it.
So what you're saying is Burger King covered themselves legally.
Yes.
But it's
so
really,
good.
Really
yes. So good. So fuck them. So he's trying to sue them, but they said, listen, you just got to ask for it to be made a certain way. You didn't do that. Mm. And that's where he's at now. But he's also, but then this is the funny part too. He's suing them, but he also knew that this burger comes with mayo. What is mayo made from? Eggs.
Yeah.
He's just looking for a quick payday.
Well, he might get it.
Shit, we should have thought about that too.
God damn.
Yeah. Let's go to Popeyes.
We just
they don't have the Impossible chicken.
Popeye got that steroid chicken though. That fucking chicken was bigger than the. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I think we just ate fucking Big Bird.
So the gobbledygooker.
Sorry, kids.
Hey, by the way, Popeye's chicken, that shit was good.
That shit was good. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. We had chicken and beer today, but those chickens are like, it's like a fucking dinosaur leg. All right, go ahead, Jose.
Fred Flintstone.
Mine goes to Coach John Calipari.
Asshole.
For many reasons, but one that was very funny the last few days, he had wished his beautiful daughter a happy 29th birthday. Many blessings to her. And she wrote back, Dad, I'm 30, not 29. At the wrong age.
She was lost.
So John Calipari got the wrong age.
You see?
For his daughter.
I don't blame you, Calipari. I don't blame you.
Not a serious one, just a funny one. He said happy 29th, and she goes, Dad, I'm 30 years old today.
Maybe he just wants to...
Make her feel young?
He's probably trying to do what Kimmy does to me.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
Is he Ecuadorian?
He might be.
Calipari? Well, he's a Paisa.
He's probably from the south. Yeah. Probably from the south side of Ecuador. All right, so I got a story. It's a but it's his actual story.
Story time with James.
Yeah, story time.
This story actually happened on Friday when I was working.
Okay.
So what I was doing was I was in a house, doing work in the house, inside. I go into one room. The one room there was a big flashlight that popped out of the kid's stuff, out of his bedroom. Kid's 15 years old. Fine, 15 years old.
I'm thinking something else.
The thing rolled out, and it was a flashlight.
So lightsaber.
And I said, "Oh, okay, that shit's huge. That shit's a big ass flashlight."
Oh no.
And I'm like, all right, roll it over my foot because I didn't want to touch it. I didn't know what it was. I knew it wasn't a flashlight.
Was it a lightsaber?
No.
Turn it around, and it said
flashlight. I know it.
A what?
Flashlight.
You know what a flashlight is?
I'm gonna tell you right now what a flashlight is. Now, a flashlight has a couple options. You could get a flashlight made from your favorite porn star's vagina, and you bang the flashlight, and it lights up, vibrates, whatever you wanted to do. As a 15-year-old, you're the fucking man.
Okay.
And I said, oh shit, this is cool.
And
I'm not gonna touch it. I took a shirt,
You tried it
held
out.
a flashlight, and I threw it to the side. All right, fine. Now go to the kids' room. The little girls, 12 years old.
Oh boy.
12 years old, boys and girls. And we find, like, by her bed, we find a lighter, we find a pipe, and we find a jewel.
Oh.
And we know the guy. We know the guy that we work for that owns the place. We know. I don't know the mom. I know the father.
You want to shout him out?
No, I always see him all the time. He's an asshole. He's a real big dick. Doesn't pay attention to anything that's going on. He's worried about work. He's on his phone all
There
day.
you go.
Typing.
That solves it right there.
Every time we go there for work, he's there and he's doing the same shit. He don't care about nothing. Now, this girl's 12 years old. The person that I'm with, she asks, do I tell the parents?
At this point, the parent ain't gonna do shit.
I wouldn't tell.
She ended up telling the parents. But for me, my kid, for a girl to be doing drugs at that age or doing a jewel or whatever she's doing, that pipe was burnt. Like she was doing something. It's tough, yo.
We're in different times now, man.
Yeah.
The kids nowadays, they're doing shit that we were doing when we were older, so it's become accepted now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, as parents, ladies and gentlemen, please check on your kids. That age, 12 years old, please just check on your kids. That's
I
what
thought
I'm
you were
saying.
gonna give us a review on the Fleshlight.
Well, I want to get one. It's $80. I want to get one.
Whose flashlight was it?
I don't know. I was looking online. I seen Riley Reid.
Describe this flashlight. How did it look? It was a vagina, like a vagina flashlight?
It's an actual flashlight.
You never seen
and then
one
the top
before?
of the flashlight, you unscrew it, and when you unscrew it, it's a vagina.
Oh, so you can bang the flashlight.
So you can bang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is
What's the point of the flashlight?
I thought it was
lighting up?
cool as fuck. If I could do that, I would do it.
But vaginas don't light up, so what's the point of the lights?
You know, if
Because
I was
these are better.
single.
I don't know.
More lights make it better?
No, I mean it vibrates. You feel like you're in a disco. If the lights are off,
Do that
you like
again. Fist pumping, man.
Imagine when that kid actually has sex with the girl and he's like, why isn't she lighting up? What the fuck's going on?
No, but it's also supposed to.
Where's the switch on this thing?
No, it's also supposed to.
Where's your light?
It's also supposed to make you last longer. Those things. It's supposed to be a stimulant for you, like to help you last longer. So hey, whatever helps.
So Viagra, you got some competition right now.
I mean, for a 15-year-old, he's living life. He's probably not gonna want a fucking girl.
What's that pill we were taking a few weeks ago?
That
the
fucking
bullhorn rhino got some competition.
You know what? If that'll keep these kids from having kids at a young age, the world's overpopulated anyway. Who cares?
I agree. I mean, the kid might be a loner. His sister might be a stripper, but I mean, something's gonna happen there with that family. Parents gotta pay attention to your kids, man. Pay attention to them. They need your help. They just ain't gonna tell you.
Where can someone buy a Fleshlight?
You go online and buy a Fleshlight because Riley Reid is one of the biggest porn stars. Allegedly, I don't know this.
You've mentioned her 25
Well,
times.
because I looked it up. I had to look it up. Allegedly, we had to look it up, and she's the biggest selling fleshlight out there. Her vagina is selling the most fleshlights in the world, literally.
Her vagina is selling like
hotcakes.
Vaginas.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Fleshlight, you might owe us for this because this is a free promotion here.
You think you've delivered flashlights before where you were working?
Oh God,
you never heard anything?
Sure.
Just
the batteries don't come in there. I don't think.
I mean, you had to hear something like
Why? Not if
it probably comes batteries included.
I don't think they do.
No?
They usually
It's 2019.
I think some flashlights might be like some good stocking stuffers this year.
Literally.
Well, well, there's been times where the box exploded like one time in the figure of speech.
It was a flashlight.
Huge box of dildos everywhere.
Really?
Oh yeah.
When you said flashlight, I thought you were talking about like a dildo or some shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
God, grandpas, you don't know what flashlights are? God, these guys.
I never seen that before.
I never used those sex toys. I always had girls.
I can't listen,
like
neither
big.
have I. But I'm just saying, I know.
I wanted to open it. I always wanted to like open it. I was scared to
Wait,
touch
I got a
the
question for you
fucking
guys. You guys ever did the doll?
No.
the
Doll
dog.
dolls?
No.
No.
I don't know anyone who's done that before.
No.
I don't even understand how that.
I feel like it's more like a gag, anyways. Like you know what I mean?
It just
Like,
looks hilarious.
yeah.
No, but they have ones that have like they look like real, like.
Yeah.
Well,
like
those
made out of
are
real-
yeah.
both dolls. Those are those like
they're like
robot.
Those shits are probably expensive as fuck.
What you
too.
guys doing?
If I was single,
It's
I
so
would try
boring.
anything.
Yeah, I
So
try
that's
anything,
cheating?
but I wouldn't pay for it.
I'll cheat on Kimmy with a blow up doll just to check it out. I mean, I'll just be like, yo, I'm just trying something, you know?
Well, the robots are gonna take over eventually, so you got to plan ahead.
But, I mean, either that or get a flashlight.
All right,
Joe.
can I go now?
I know.
Sorry.
I felt that let's take this to the lighter side.
That might have been the best part of the show.
I'm sorry. Hey, go ahead, Joe.
All right, so I'm at Walgreens yesterday, and there's this guy behind me in line who asked, you know how you get cash back?
Yeah,
What's the most cash back you ever seen?
At like
$40.
Walgreens?
I've never done it once in my
I thought
life.
it was like 20.
I think in Walgreens it's like $20 or maybe $40.
The most I've ever seen at any place
Yeah.
is $40.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, this guy comes in yesterday and he asked for $2,000 cash back.
Was he robbing the place?
That's what I said. So it's only me and him in the store with the guy at the cashier. So I'm in the back. I'm behind. He's behind me, and I'm like, we're not, to the right of me.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, is this motherfucker robbing a store? You know, is he just like, you know? I'm thinking, I don't know if this guy's stupid or high or whatever the fuck it is, but yeah, he was just stupid. And he thought he could get $2,000 cash back.
What did
The
the
guy at the counter
cashier
was like,
say?
"You gotta go to the bank for that, stupid."
Yo,
Good.
that's nuts. He's probably robbing. He probably sent him a note like $2,000.
You probably just bought to like the 25-cent gums and shit, 35-cent gums.
You bought a flashlight?
He probably brought a flashlight. It'd have been good.
I mean, this is just one of the stupidest people you'll ever see on earth. But I just wanted to make mine short and sweet after that diatribe.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it was a fun time.
All right, well, we're gonna end the show off left to right like we always do. We're not gonna start it off, but we're gonna end it off. And shout out once again, shout out to Shorty, shout out to everybody, shout out to Jim Duquette for looking out and responding back. Shout out to fucking Popeye's Chicken, shout out to fucking Sam Adams, shout out to the Fleshlight.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, this is my boys over here. Start off left to right. Got my boy OG Lou.
Peace out. Thank you for watching.
Jose with an H. Stats Rivero.
Thank you guys for watching. Keep on commentating, likes, shares, please.
Joseph.
Well, one more shout out we didn't mention. Shout out to New York Rangers coming back from 4-0 last night. Then 4-0, then 4-3, then eventually winning the game 6-5.
Maybe.
You know,
Big game by fucking Lemieux.
Randall
bro.
Lemieux with the
black
black
guy,
guy,
missing
two. I mean,
missing two,
come on.
dad up in the seats watching
And
him.
that was
that
happening to the whole family.
fight a game ago in
He's a
Washington.
tough guy.
Tough son of a
Well,
bitch.
Check out Pretty Boy.
To challenge what's his face, Tom Wilson.
Yeah, Tom
You know,
He's a
Wilson,
big
man.
bitch.
Yeah,
It's a big bitch.
yeah. Lemieux knew
Hey,
he
you
was-
know, Lemieux, Claude Lemieux was a tough bitch.
Yeah.
So you know, Mary Lemieux.
Chip off the old
Oh,
block.
boy, look at me, Mary Lemieux.
Ah,
You know
chip
Mary
off the
Lemieux?
old block. Yes, I know.
Shit. All right, boy. So Joseph, any final words?
That's
other
final
than that?
words. No, just everyone have a great week and happy Thanksgiving and all that other shit. Thank you very much for watching. We out of here.
Peace out.
Later.